Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about um, water in plastic bottles and glass bottles. So the topic came up at work the other day. One of my coworkers had a vitamin water, and she made the comment that she can buy the same flavored vitamin water every time, and each time she drinks it, it has a different taste to it. And she was like, why is that? It's the same flavor, but she just buys it from a different location. Like she may buy it at different gas stations or different grocery stores. So I told her the story of what I experienced when I was pregnant. So when I was pregnant, I don't know if this is the same for all pregnant women, but when I was pregnant, my senses were heightened, especially my sense of taste. So I couldn't drink water from plastic bottles. My husband had to go get me water from glass bottles. That being the reason being was because I don't know, the water that came out of plastic bottles just tasted like plastic to me. I just couldn't swallow it. It just didn't have a pleasant taste. Like it literally tasted like plastic. And I told my husband, I asked him a few times, I was like, babe, does this water taste like plastic to you? And for a while, he didn't taste anything. He was like, no, tastes like water. And I was like, well, I can't drink this because it tastes like plastic. I made him go get me some water out of glass bottle. At that time, it was Voss. But I ended up not liking the way that particular water tasted either. And they come in both plastic and glass bottles. And obviously, he bought the ones in a glass bottle because I couldn't drink the ones out of the plastic. Um, so I was telling her that story, and then I told her basically the moral of the story. The vitamin water that she was purchasing, depending on where she was purchasing it from, one store may have had the water bottles sitting out in the heat, out in the sun longer. And this is gonna be a whole nother video about plastic and heating plastic. But I was telling her they may have had like the water bottles sitting out longer in the sun or in a heated area or whatnot. And when that plastic gets heated to a certain temperature, it gets into your food. And that changes the flavor of things. So in her case, I'm thinking the heat may have done something to the bottle and created a chemical reaction that basically seeped into her water and changed the flavor. And that is why every time she drinks her vitamin water, regardless of the fact that it's the same exact flavor, it has a different taste. So, with that being said, I was going to talk to you guys a little bit about what type of water we drink here at home. So, we stopped drinking water from plastic bottles. We do not purchase water from plastic bottles. We do not drink water from plastic bottles, period. When I was pregnant, the go-to water was I won't name the store, but it was just a store brand water bottle. The big gallon size water um, jugs. It was the store brand in that size, and we would buy that, and that's what we would drink at home. So once we became more, I guess we started learning about the benefits of alkaline water and whatnot. And then obviously after I got pregnant and had this heightened sense of taste, we decided we weren't going to purchase water and drink water from plastic bottles anymore. Because if you can taste the plastic, then basically what's going in you, what you're ingesting, can't be good for you, right? So the water that we are currently drinking is, I don't know if you guys can see that. I think you can see that. But this one is our favorite. We purchase this one pretty often. And as you can see, this is an empty bottle. But this is Aquapana. It comes in a glass bottle. See? Can y'all hear that? It's a glass bottle. And this is what we purchased. If we can't find this, because they don't have these in every store, we purchased this from Publix currently, or I think Fresh Market has it too, but it's in a glass bottle. The pH for this particular water is 8.0. So that's the other thing, is we try to only drink alkalized water. When we purchase water, we make sure it's alkalized. The other brand of water that we purchase and drink is this one right here. It's the Mountain Valley Spring Water. So we usually buy this one if we can't find this one in the stores. I do want to point out, oh, and also the pH for this particular water bottle is 7.8. So again, we do prefer this one because the pH is also higher with this water compared to this one. And I lost my train of thought. Oh, so drinking alkaline water is very beneficial. So we try to only purchase water with a pH of 7 or higher. If your water has a pH of 7 or higher, that basically means that that particular water is alkaline. Not all water bottles will have it labeled or listed on their water bottle. Some waters, like I noticed some of the other brands that come in plastic bottles, they'll have like their pH labeled on the back or somewhere in the front of the bottle. But with these two brands, they don't necessarily label or tell you what the pH level is. So what my husband and I have done, and we've done this with the store brand water bottles also, is he actually went to Walmart and purchased this. I hope you guys can see that. But what this is basically a kit that we use to check the pH levels for water. This is called Deluxe Test Kit Clorox Pool and Spa, but it works on drinking water also. So what we typically do if we're trying out a new brand for water is we'll purchase one bottle, just one, because we don't know what the pH is. And then my husband usually does this, but he'll pour some of the water into here. And when you open this, you guys, it has instructions in here. Okay, so I'm not gonna go into detail, but you pour the water in here, and I don't know if you guys can see this, but this basically has the pH numbers. It tells you what color it should be, and basically when you put your water in here and you add this fennel red, this is for a pH test. You use 4 drops of this, which I'm not going to do an example because I don't know if you guys can see that, but we're running low on this, so that shows you how often we use it. But you put 4 drops of this into your water after you've poured it in here. And according to the instructions, you immediately compare the watercolor with the color chart for the pH reading. So with this water chart, you want for your water to be like, the ideal is like beginning here in this box, because as you can see it's 7.2 on up. So you want the dark shade, like the super dark shade of yellow here, or pink, or darker pink, or this purple. That's the goal. So the darker the color, the higher the pH, which means the greater the alkalinity, if that's a word, or the more alkalized the water is, basically. The benefits of drinking alkalized water is, there's a ton, but in this particular video I'm only going to list like a few. So one of the benefits of drinking alkalized water is it helps fight radicals, cancer causing radicals, and radicals that causes you to age fast. So it helps fight that. It also helps in the digestion of acidic foods. And also it helps with the absorption of minerals such as magnesium and potassium and sodium that your body needs. Also, if your body is in an alkalized state, it basically keeps disease away. So the more alkalized your body is, the less likely you are to get sick. Now, obviously, you can't just drink alkalized water, okay, and think, okay, I'm not gonna get sick if you're out there eating trashy junk food. You have to maintain a proper diet, eat healthy. There are foods out there that are alkalized, and there are foods out there that are acidic as well. So, it's not just what you drink, it's also what you eat. So the combination of the two will help you maintain an alkalized state, will help your body maintain an alkalized state, and therefore help you to remain healthy and ward off diseases. Also, I think there was one other thing that I was going to mention. I would say the downside of purchasing these bottles, because I mentioned earlier we used to buy those gallon store brand water bottles. They were much cheaper and they lasted much longer. So I know with the Aquapana, because we buy this the most, this is, it's 750 milliliters, or 25.3 fluid ounce. And this one bottle at Publix is about, I think it's $1.89. And I can drink this entire bottle by myself. So we have a family of 3, myself, my husband, and my 3-year-old. So it can get kind of pricey, but I know with Publix, a couple of months ago, they had a coupon in their, in one of their flyers where you saved, I think it was like you saved $1 off the purchase of one, or I'm sorry, you saved $1 off the purchase of 2. So we utilize those coupons. We try to stock up when they go on sale, or if we have a coupon, and stuff like that. And then I know oftentimes this, the Mountain Valley spring water, oftentimes this is 2 for $5 at Publix. And this one is 1 quart or 1 liter. It's 33.8 fluid ounces. So this is a little bigger, and we usually get, this goes on sale more often than the Aquapana does. However, the pH with this one is slightly lower than the pH with this one. Remember, the pH for this water is 7.8. The pH for this water is 8.0. And I'll do another video sometime in the future with different water samples that you commonly see in stores, and include these 2. And then once I get a new kit, and this is why I say sometime in the future, because I'm not going to go out and buy a new kit right now, because we still have some solution in here. I'm gonna wait until this runs out before we go and buy a new kit. But once we have that new kit, then I might just do another video with some other selections of water where I'll test the pH and compare the pH levels and whatnot. But for right now, the water that we drink is the Aquapana and the Mountain Valley water. If you try these 2, you will notice. I know a lot of people say water doesn't have a taste, but I disagree, because I love the way this particular water tastes. It's crisp, it's clean, it's refreshing, and that's the other benefit of drinking alkalized water. It's 3 times more likely to quench your thirst faster than non-alkalizing water. So if you guys would like to see me do more videos like this, leave a comment below. Also, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. See you guys soon. Bye.